on this boy, dig in.
Well, save some of those flapjacks for the rest of us, Grandpa.
He always doubles up on the food when he's happy.
Well, he's a lot happier this morning than he was last night. You're not gonna gnaw on that old bone, are you?
Why, what happened?
Well, I ran into him at the club, and he was worried sick because he couldn't find his wife. He knew she was up to something, but he didn't know what.
Well, with Alex, who would?
I tried to explain to Clint. And Alex and I have no secrets from each other. He wouldn't buy it. So for your information, son, Alex and I had a real sit-down last night. And she promised me from now on, she will not make any moves without telling me first.
Oh, Alex made a promise? Alex made a promise.
Well, I'm impressed. Cord, are you impressed?
I think we ought to let him eat his pancakes.
Need I remind you, boys, that I am the only happily married man sitting at this damn table?
I'm hallucinating. Ace is giving lectures.
Quincy, you got a bright future at the Banner.
Todd seems to think my future is now.
Todd says a lot of things.
I gave you your first break.
And I'm grateful for that.
I'm not looking for grateful. What I want is for you to invest in us the way we invested in you. Now, you do that, and you'll get a promotion as soon as I've got an opening.
When will that be, Clint?
I can't say for sure. It might be 6 months. It might be a year. But I do know this. Loyalty is worth more than money in the newspaper business. Now, the Banner is here, and the Banner is going to stay here. Can you say that much for Todd Manning and his new little toy?
I hear you, Clint. I'll think it over, but you should know that I'm not the only one from the Banner who's been talking to Manning.
I just can't believe this guy. He's trying to raid all our best people.
Nobody said that Todd Manning was stupid.
Yeah. Well, I can think of another name for him.
Hey, easy.
I can't just let him get away with this, Dad. He practically wrecked my life. He didn't hesitate to drag me down. I'll be damned if I'm going to let him wreck my family.
You're home much earlier than I expected.
No kidding. Whose cigar is that?
Yours, of course.
And you were keeping it lit for me?
Don't laugh, but sometimes I miss you so much that I come into your office and sit behind your big desk and light a cigar. Makes me feel close to you.
Yeah, real close. That's us.
Do you want to finish it? Hey, so what's wrong?
That's what I would like to know.
You're acting like a suspicious husband.
And you are acting like a guilty wife. What's going on, Alex? Nigel told me you came in here to do a little business. Didn't have anything to do with Angel Square, did it? I told you to stay away from that place. And you promised me you wouldn't make any moves without telling me.
Excuse me, but why am I getting a third degree? This isn't about Angel Square or the Art Center. So what's really bothering you?
I couldn't be prouder. I mean, you worked so hard for this day, and you did it. You really did it.
Toast to Rachel, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess a little sparkling cider won't hurt me in court, huh?
Hey, who wants to offer the first toast to your brilliant daughter?
What, are you kidding? Her mother does.
You guys, I wish...
Shush up. To Rachel Gannon, a natural-born lawyer. There you go.
Yeah, Rachel!
Yeah.
Rachel.
I've got an announcement to make. Ben, can this wait, please? Because if I'm late, then I'll have to listen to Judge Hollis remind me how a real lawyer would never keep the court waiting.
Ooh, I know that speech by heart.
Now that Rachel has conquered moot court, and it's obvious that she's going to maintain the family tradition, brilliance, success, and with the exception of her father, beauty. Oh, excuse me, you think that's funny, don't you? No, I think I'm the luckiest man in this room because as amazing as it seems, this incredible woman tells me she loves me as much as I love her. And that's the announcement that we've been waiting to make, but we had to wait until she conquered moot court. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Rachel Gannon and Dr. Ben Price are engaged to be married.
Oh, well, what took you so long?
Look who's talking.
Oh, way to go, Ben. Look, you're right. You are a lucky guy.
Thank you. Yes. Well, sweetheart, I wish I could say something bad about this guy, but, baby, what's wrong?
Oh, she's just happy, that's all.
We're so happy for you. Yeah, we are. You better.
How long have you been standing, watching?
Too long for a part owner of Serenity Springs.
I'm not here to spy, if that's what you're worried about.
Nice try, Mr. Roberts, but I know the beauty biz. It's dog eat dog.
Robin, I can vouch for the gentleman.
Thank you. And to answer your question, I've been here long enough to see that you're on the right track. Your ideas are terrific, Blair. You keep going with your instincts, and there'll be no stopping you.
Well, I'm glad that you think so. So, if you're not here to do some spying, what are you here for?
Pretty proud of yourself, aren't you?
Hello, Cab. Have a seat. You know, they gave me way too many bran muffins this morning. It's the story of my life lately. Here, you want one?
You know, Todd, I don't blame you for enjoying your money or all the things your money can buy.
Oh, gee, thanks, Kev. I don't blame you for having your mother's money either. No, really, have one. The bran, they're delicious.
It's just that when you start using it to lure away loyal staff
No,
from
I'm
the
not
banner,
trying to lure anyone, okay? I made Quincy an offer. If the banner wants to match it, fine. This is just business. Don't take it personal.
Well, I do take it personally, because I know you do. All this talk about starting some new kind of newspaper, I know what's really going on here.
Breakfast?
Revenge. You want to take us on in a fair fight? Fine. Anytime. But you start using guys like Quincy, I'm not going to like it.
I am not using anyone. Giving him a ton of money and a promotion.
Yeah? Well, what happens when your paper goes belly up? Which it will. What happens to all the guys like Quincy? All the other reporters that you managed to steal?
You see, I didn't steal anybody. You can't steal someone because you don't own them. You know something, Kevin? I think you and your family have had the plantation so long, you're starting to think that the slaves love you. Well, they don't. They have their own lives, their own aspirations.
Oh, yeah? What are you, their friend?
I'm not anybody's friend. I'm just some guy that can give them a ton of money. Look, I may not have a lot of experience, but I know that if you hire the right people and you give them some room, they are going to give you the best paper that money can buy.
Yeah? You just don't get it, do you, Todd? Money cannot buy loyalty. It can't buy talent. It can't buy success. But then again, I don't know why I would expect you to know that. I mean, you were too stupid to pass half your classes at Landview U. How are you going to run a newspaper, Todd?
Talk to me like that.
All right, boss, I'll do what I want.
Wish I didn't have to get back to the hospital.
It's okay. I have to get to the library.
No, not today. You go home, get out of this fancy suit, and relax. I'll be home before you know it, and then we'll really celebrate.
Ben.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I just came back to tell you one-to-one how proud I am of you.
Mom, I wish you wouldn't.
No, no. This is important. I know how nervous you've been. I know how much you've always felt that you had to compete with your father and me. And now I want you to realize how foolish that is.
Mom, please.
No, really. A few days ago, you were scared to death that you were going to fall flat on your face in moot court, and look what happened. Huh? Now, I just want you to relax and enjoy your last 2 years of law
Mom,
school.
stop it! Just stop it!
You want to know what's bugging me?
Of course I do.
That young couple who bought your apartment, who are they?
Todd and Blair Manning.
You say it just like that? Knowing how I feel about that she-wolf?
You already knew, so why should I try to hide it from you?
You're damn right I knew. No thanks to you. I found out in public, from Manning himself in front of my family. They're probably still laughing about it right now.
I tried to tell you yesterday, but I knew you'd be upset like this. You're very irrational when it comes to Blair.
Oh, I'm sorry, lady, that I have a blind spot when it comes to one of my ex-wives trying to murder me in cold blood.
Who's the one that told me that money is money? When I found out they're the ones that wanted to buy my apartment, I said no, for your sake. But then Todd upped his offer, way over the asking price. What was I supposed to do, take less? Is that what you would have done? Is that what you did when he offered to buy your Omega building?
I hate it. I just hate it. When you throw my own words back in my face.
You taught me, Asa.
All right, all right. You made a real smart move. I can't fault you. But just keep me informed.
You're absolutely right. The last thing that I would ever want to do is embarrass you in front of your family. I promised you last night, and I'm promising you again. I won't even make a move unless I tell you about it first.
I'll get it.
No, you won't either. Please hold. You go upstairs and put on those silk pajamas, sweetie. And we'll practice a little aromatherapy.
It's not even noon.
Jasmine, rose, wild gardenia.
Wild gardenia. And a seagull.
Hello? Oh, Lily, it's you. I know you're out scouring the town trying to find us an alternate location, but I really think we'll be able to build an Angel Square. I don't know. It's just a feeling I have.
It's personal, so if you don't mind, I'd like to have a minute of your time.
Robin, we're finished with this little meeting right now, aren't we? What? Oh, yes. Good. For now.
Wow, look at this place. It's very sharp, very sleek. Very you. Quite a lot has changed since the last time I was here.
Yes, there have been a lot of changes.
Yeah. But you're still following your dream. You're making it all happen, Blair. That's great.
I'll get there. One step at a time.
Well, it looks to me like you've taken a couple giant steps while you were at it.
Look, Court, if this is a criticism, then I just...
No. That was a compliment. Really.
You know, I don't understand if you're not here to do a little corporate stealing. This is personal. What is it, Court?
Do you mind? I am trying to run a restaurant here.
Why don't you tell your ex-grandson here? Forgot his manners.
Oh, yeah? What, are you going to teach me?
Why not?
Not here, you don't. Todd, the messenger just brought this for you. Now, please, sit down and read it. And if you can't do that, leave.
You don't give me orders, lady.
This is my hotel. I make the rules. Understood?
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Even the ex-Buchanans, you all think that you're better than the rest of us.
No one claims to be better than anyone else. The same rules apply to Kevin. Kevin?
You're right, Renee. I'm sorry. This is not the time or the place to settle anything. But we are going to settle it, Todd. You can count on that.
Thank you.
Fine, maybe I'll buy this flea bag hotel. Then I can decide who's welcome and who's not.
Todd, it's vital I see you. I'll meet you at your penthouse at noon. Vicky. Vital? Sis. What do you want from me now?